You are currently looking at one of my favorite truck products here on the site, and that of course is the Tailgate Pong set for all 2015 and newer F-150s. Now, as the name suggests here, guys, the Tailgate Pong will install on your factory tailgate and utilize a very durable plastic material that's already been set up for a random game of Pong with your friends. Simply supply the cups, the balls, although they do kick in a couple for you, and of course your beverage of choice, and you're good to go. Price point for the Made in the USA panel is going to be just south of $100, and the install, as we'll show you in a little bit, extremely straightforward. So figure a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the old difficulty meter here, and maybe 10 minutes or so from start to finish. All right, so this is obviously a very fun and light-hearted product designed to make you the king of your tailgate, campsite, or block party in a pinch. Now, I would say for the most part, everyone enjoys a random game of Pong, but not everyone carries around the appropriate size table or piece of plywood to make it a reality. Tailgate Pong here, on the other hand, is the solution to that age-old problem. So what this is gonna do is install, again, on your factory tailgate in a matter of minutes, using the 8 existing screws that you'll pull out of that factory tailgate. Now, the Pong panel here is designed to work with trucks equipped with a tailgate step and can even be used in conjunction with different bed liners as long as the existing panel is removed first. That's of course in reference to a plastic bed liner drop-in style. However, spray-in liners will alter the fitment slightly, but you still should be able to take advantage of this product. Material is going to be really tough, high-density polyethylene, which can take a beating and will serve as protection for your tailgate when you're using your truck as it's intended. But with all that said, let's talk about a couple of obvious points here, guys. First and foremost, the length isn't exactly what I would call regulation. Not that I know what that would be. I've been out of college a few years, but in any case, just take a step or two back from the tailgate when you're throwing and problem solve. Secondly, and not to be Debbie Downer here, but I know this product seemed like it might promote having a good time at your tailgate or party, and it certainly does, but just please use your head. Don't drink and drive after a few rounds of Pong, please. But now we want to show you what it takes to get the Tailgate Pong in place on your F-150 at home. So without further ado, here is Andrew to walk you through the job, in addition to giving you a quick tool breakdown.
Tools required for this install: 1/4 inch drive with a T20 and a T25 Torx bit, a little extension, and this is an adapter for my impact. It goes from a 3/8 to a 1/4 inch drive. So the first step in getting your Tailgate Pong attached to your tailgate is to lower your tailgate. So on my impact here, I have a T25 Torx bit. I'm going to unscrew all 8 of these bolts, securing our factory cover for our latch. All right, and now we're not removing this aluminum piece right here. We are going to cover that, but I do want to show you what is underneath it. That is your latch mechanism for your tailgate. See it working there. So we're just going to cover that back up, make sure it's lined up. Then we'll get our Tailgate Pong over top of that, put our spacers, and then screw it down. So now we're going to bring our Tailgate Pong into place here. And in my hand, I have the supplied spacers and screws. So what we're going to do with this is it's going to go down just like that. The collar is going to sit on the top. We're just going to pop all these on. So included with the kit are these 8 screws, and they have a little bit of thread lock on them. I'm using my impact. I have it set at the lowest setting just so I don't strip those metal clips in the tailgate itself. I'm going to start in the middle and work my way out. All right, that's gonna wrap up my install of the Tailgate Pong for your F-150. And for all things F-150, keep it here at AmericanTrucks.com.